welcome back to Behind the Scenes with your girl, Christy. Happy middle of the week. I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope everybody is out here taking the precautions that we still need to during this pandemic. And I just hope that you guys are excited to watch another video of mine. Today on my channel, we will be doing a eyeshadow look with a new palette that just came out on the market. Morphe 35C Everyday Chic palette. This just came out about a couple weeks ago and I got my hands on it and I was like, I need to do a look for my channel. I put a little poll on my Instagram story and so many of you guys said I should do it, so here we are. I created a smoky look with a little cut crease gold on there with all these beautiful colors. This is the little cover it comes with and it tells you all the names of the different colors on here, but we don't need that and I already used it, so that's just extra right now. But yeah, this is the palette that we're using today. It comes with more of the purple gold tones that you can find in the palette, and I really like that because fall's coming up and you know you always need to have golds for when you go out, so this is like a great palette to have. I love that it has shimmers. It has a lot of different tones, but you can build so much from it. So today I just created this look. I kind of went freestyle, to be honest, and I'm gonna walk you guys through it with the voiceover, but honestly there are so many looks that you can create with this palette and I'm super obsessed. I love that it has a good mixture of mattes as well as shimmers, and what really caught my eye, even though I'm not a big shimmer girl, is this pinkish rosy purple and as well as this like emerald green. I haven't dabbed into it. I wanted to try it today, but I figured for today, since I'm doing like a whole gold vibe, that I should just kind of keep it more on the gold tone. So I did use some of the purple tones and then I mixed in some brown and then I went in with the gold. So they're all from this palette. This is what I came up with and I really like the look. Alrighty guys, let's jump right into it. Today, as I just mentioned to you, we will be using the new Morphe 35C Everyday Chic palette, and this is the first time I'm using it. I haven't touched it since I bought it last week, only because I was waiting for this video to show it to you guys. It has the names on it when you open it. This is the palette in itself. I am a big fan of neutrals and nudes, and I don't know if you guys know this, but purple is the perfect color to make brown eyes stand out. So being a brown-eyed girl, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this palette. It's gonna work in my everyday. It has the perfect amount of nudes and neutrals and purples and shimmers, so you can create anything from a daytime to a nighttime look. So being that that's the palette, let's jump right in and do this eye look. Also, before starting, I'm going to share with you guys the brushes that I will be using for today's look. These are by Morphe as well, and these come in the Jaclyn Hill collection, Jaclyn Hill x Morphe. As many of you know, I am a freelance makeup artist and I had bought eye brushes here and there throughout my years, but then I really wanted to invest in a good makeup brush set. So when this came out, it came as a collection for your face and your eyes for a retail of $150, and I just remember that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna invest in this kit, and it came in this gorgeous little kit box. So for those of you that are always asking me like, hey, what makeup brushes do you use, what kind of eyeshadow brushes do you use, that's what I use. I've had this for over, I think it's been out in the market for like 6 months now, and they're my go-tos. They have everything from deeper crease brush to like a smaller to like lip brushes, concealer, everything in between. So if you guys need tips on where to buy a good brush set, I definitely recommend this one. Obviously you don't have to buy this whole thing. I just bought it because I'm a freelance makeup artist, but she does come with this by itself, or she comes with the face brushes themselves. So you guys will see me use these throughout my videos, and that's because your girl is balling on a budget and this is what she invested in a long time ago, so this is what I use. So this is what I use. So this is what I use. So let's jump right into it. Also for today's video, I'm gonna do it a voiceover so that way you guys can like really, you know, pay attention to like how I will be using the colors. That way so I can walk you guys through my steps and how I do eyeshadow, and maybe it'll teach you something instead of me talking, because knowing me, I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna start laughing and blah 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 blah, and I don't want to do any of that because this is a lesson and I want to teach you guys how I do eyeshadow. So with that being said, let's get this video going. Alrighty, let's jump right into it. First order of business that I usually do is scope out the colors, and this cream color seems like the perfect fit to use all over my lid. So what I do is that I grab a fluffy brush. It could be any size because we will use this color all over our lid, and then do the exact same motion to your other eye to make sure that nothing stays out of place. Now that that's all set in place, we're gonna go to our transition color, which I will be using in the color Cute Shoes in the palette. And this is more of a lavender cream color, and this is perfect for transition because it's not too deep and it's not too light. As you see, the brush that I'm using is more of a smaller, finer brush, so that helps us get very, very into the crease and to help us give us that transition like I mentioned. Once that color is set, I will be going in with this color called Love It, and this is also more on the creamier side, and I will be putting that all over my lid. I am just preparing my lid for the colors that are to come later on. But what you should do always is prepare your lid for the amount of colors that you will be adding on so that they can build up and become stronger. Next, I will be going in with this color called Total Mood, and it looks like a total mood because it's a purple, and using that exact same brush, I will be fluffing it out very precisely on my lash line and buffing it out to a wing. As you can see, I'm slowly building it into the crease as well, and that simply just starts buffing it out so it gives it the effect of a smoked shadow look. Now I am grabbing a fluffier brush and I am blending that out evenly because we do not want to have harsh lines. So just be sure to remember that blending is key when you're trying to build smokiness with these kinds of palettes that have so much color in it. Alrighty, now that I completely blended that out, I will be going in with this deeper purple and the color OU. And now I'm really getting in there, fluffing it out, creating that wing, going into the crease, blending, making sure that blending is key because this is where the harshness starts coming into play because we are using deeper colors. But like I mentioned, you have to make sure that you are blending out thoroughly. So as you see, I'm doing windshield wiper motions. And taking that to the other side as well to make sure that everything stays exactly the same as the other eye. Now this is where it starts getting fun. We are going to go into a deeper color and using a smaller, fluffier round brush and putting that very tightly into the crease as well as the wing so that we can give it the full smoked out look that we're looking for. Please remember that these colors are more deeper and darker, so when you are putting them on your eyelids, make sure that you are feathering them in there. Don't put them in too quickly, just feather them lightly on there and start blending it out. That's the only way that you'll get a smoked out effect and no harsh lines while you're doing this. Now, for those of you that are not comfortable doing a wing without something to give you some kind of structure, you can go ahead and grab any type of foundation, BB cream, anything that has an angle like this, and just make sure that you stencil that on your eyes to make sure you have a perfect wing and that everything is in place. Now, our next step is creating a small crease. So for that, I will be using this thinner, precise, angled brush and my concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. And what I will be doing is tugging on my eye a little bit and drawing a line across the crease on where my crease line is, and then filling in the concealer, because we will be adding another color on top of the concealer. So you kind of want to clean up the smokiness that you created to make a cut crease. Yes, I have said in the past that tugging on your eye is not ideal. It really isn't. But when you're doing a cut crease, you want to have a very plain field. So you want to tug a little bit so that you can make sure that the line is very precise on your eyes. Now that that eye is done and that I filled it completely with the concealer, we're going to go to our right side and do the exact same motion. Tug on your eye, but before you do that, grab some concealer off your hand and then once again draw that line. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we will be putting color on top of this. It's just giving you a blank canvas so that you can add some color on top of it and the smokiness won't get in the way. Now, with my setting spray by Morphe as well, I will be taking this concealer brush, which you can use it for other things as well. I will be dipping it into this gold shimmery color called On My Way, and putting that all over the part where we did the cut crease. And this is going to make sure that it stands out more. The mist and the concealer mixed together will give you more of a shimmer on the eye and make sure that those little glistens of glitter make your eyes stand out. Once that is done with, I will be dipping into that dark purple and that dark brown that I used earlier and grabbing a smaller fluffy brush and outlining my waterline to give a shadow effect on both eyes so that the smoky effect comes full circle. Now, just going in with my handy dandy favorite eyeliner by Physicians Formula in the color Ultra Black and outlining a wing close to the eyeshadow so that we can go in next and put on some gorgeous lashes. The lashes that I will be using today are by V Beauty, and these are called Sassy, and I guess it's like the perfect fit because your girl is feeling a little sassy today with this look. So I will be adding some duo lash glue. And fanning it out, blowing on it a little bit, and making sure that my tweezers are positioned good so that it's super easy to just throw these on and be done. All right, we have both of those on. They feel a little heavier than what I'm used to, but totally fine. And next, I'm gonna grab my mascara and just coat my bottom lashes with the mascara to complete the eye look. Now going in with my favorite Huda Beauty lipstick in the color Interview. It's such a beautiful matte nude with purple undertones, so it only seemed fitting to go with this look. And I'm just coating that all over my lips. I also added a lip liner before this. I just forgot to record that part, but this is pretty much what you need, and I love how gorgeous matte this comes out. So once that is done, I'm just gonna go in really quick and add my signature nose highlight and dab a little bit of highlight on my cheeks with my hand so that it's not too much. And there you have it. The final look for today. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.